Hi, I'm Angela Ramsey here at the Ingles table. And today I have Colton with me and also Kendall Elizabeth. And we're going to show you all how to make our homemade hot chocolate. This time of year when the weather's getting cooler, there seems to be, everywhere you turn, hot chocolate around the corner, doesn't there? But lots of times those hot chocolates are loaded with extra chemicals, additives, and lots of added sugar. We prefer to make ours homemade at home, and a lot of times we carry it with us in a thermos when we go out, and that way we have our own healthy hot chocolate to bring with us wherever we go. Yes, so today we're going to start with some milk. We're going to use 2 cups of milk. If it's just you at home, you just want 1 cup of hot chocolate, you can just use 1 cup, but we're going to double it since we have 2 hungry bellies here. Kendall, do you want to help me put the milk in right here on the stove top? Okay, we're going to pour it in carefully right here. Go ahead and pour it all the way in. Yeah, it's pretty hot. There we go. We're going to let that get warm, but not go to boil. So while we're doing that, we will show you our cocoa, and we just use 2 tablespoons of cocoa to make our hot cocoa. Don't we smell that? Love that smell of chocolate in the kitchen. You want to smell it too? There we go. So we like to get Ingles brand almond milk with vanilla, and it's already sweetened. So we skipped that step, didn't we? Now all we have to do is add our chocolate. All right, I think our milk is getting warmer here. So Colton, we're gonna carefully add in that cocoa. Just dump that in here. Ooh, thank you. And then Kendall, you can help me stir. Stir it gently. Yeah, this is when the good smell starts coming out. And it only takes a few minutes, but most of the time we can hardly wait for it to come off the stove, can we? Okay, we're stirring this up. You just want to make sure it's nice and creamy and you don't have any chunks of powder left over. But like I said, we're only adding cocoa, so you've got that good natural cocoa. You can also use cacao powder, which is actually from the same cocoa bean, but the difference with the cacao is it's not as heavily processed and it's not going to be made at such a high temperature as the cocoa powder. The cacao has actually got some added health benefits for you, but it tends to be a little more bitter, and with the little ones, they like a little bit of a sweeter hot chocolate. But if you're making an adult version of this, you may want to try out the cacao powder. All right, I think it's about ready to pour into your glasses. So it's gonna be hot though, so we'll test it out in a minute after it cools. Here's yours, ready. If you see that 2 cups is just perfect enough for 2 cups. So we like to garnish it afterwards with some whipped cream, and this is so easy to make at home. All you need is a can of coconut milk, and you put this in the refrigerator overnight is best. If you can get it in there 2 nights before, if you happen to think ahead, if you see snow in the forecast, get it in 2 nights before if you can. Turn it upside down, little trick, and all of that good coconut milk solid is going to rise to the top so that when you open it, you can scoop out just the top of that coconut cream, and that's what you're going to use as your base for your whipped cream. You can look at the link down below. It'll give you the recipe on how to make that homemade whipped cream. All you need is some of this good coconut milk and some vanilla. All right, so here we go. We're going to put this whipped topping right on the top there. And then you can garnish this really with whatever you want. Get creative with it. We love the garnish part, don't we? And we usually end up eating most of our toppings. I like to put a dash of cinnamon. Okay, smell that. That is one of our favorite smells. All this is a grated chocolate candy bar. We use a dairy-free version found at Ingles. And we can just grate that candy bar, and then we get these little chocolate shavings. Okay, and this is a little cookie crumble. Again, it's a gluten-free, dairy-free option. You add some cookies while we're gonna add some chocolate chips. You can go ahead and get started with your chocolate chips if you'd like, Kendall. And we like to get these fun candy cane looking straws. You can use whatever you want at home, but this adds a little festive touch to it, we find, don't we? You're good. They're gonna go ahead and taste their hot chocolate they've been waiting for and working so hard for right now. Thank you for joining us here at the Ingles table, and make sure to check out the rest of the site. For what, Kendall? What can we find on the rest of the site?
Tips, tricks, and recipes.
You heard her.
See you on the next video.
That's
Bye.
right. Bye-bye.